All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Maggie Angel. I am with the Duwamish River Community Coalition. Happy 2025. Before we start, I just want to make sure my team is all here. I'm also making sure you guys can hear me. Can I get a thumbs up if you could hear my voice? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I just don't want to record, and the next thing you know, you can't hear me. So, welcome everyone. It's been a while. I haven't seen, or you haven't seen our faces. We did take a little break from social media, especially from recording videos, but we are hoping to start that and just to engage more with community through Facebook and YouTube channels that we have at DRCC. Before we get more into details about this video and what we're going to cover, I do want to make sure you know who is here today in the room. So as I mentioned, my name is Maggie. I do community engagement and communications work at the Duwamish River Community Coalition. And I'll pass the mic over to my colleagues so they could also introduce themselves.
Hi, everyone. My name is Joseph Santana. I am the Environmental Health Equity Manager here at the Duwamish River Community Coalition. So I'm mostly managing the air pollution and asthma project that we have here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mia Ayala Marshall. I use she, her, aya pronouns, and I am the Clean Air Program Manager and Climate Policy Analyst at the Duwamish River Community Coalition.
Thanks, Mia. Hi, everybody. My name is Robin Schwartz. I am the Advocacy and Community Resilience Manager here at DRCC.
And hello, everyone. Paulina Lopez. I go by she, her, ella, and I am the Executive Director of DRCC. Very glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We are also missing Crystal, so hopefully she'll join us in a few seconds, and I'll let her introduce herself at that moment. But just wanted to let y'all know that you might see another face pop up. All right, so the purpose of this video, of course, is to engage with community and make sure we stay connected. As you all know, a lot of the work that we do is based on environmental justice work, and we can't do our work without connecting with community and knowing what's also happening in community. So we wanted to make sure we took this opportunity. You know, everybody starts 2025 with resolutions and New Year goals. So we also wanted to take that into consideration and based our work on what y'all have in mind and what's happening in our community. So we do want to start off with some of our goals and the of DRCC based on our program. So we are going to go around a little bit and talk about what we are hoping to achieve. But I just want to mention, you know, these are our goals for now, but things change. We do adapt to community needs, and this is one of the reasons why our name changed a few years ago, is because of our community and how we adapt to y'all. I did see Crystal pop in really quick. Crystal, hi. Do you just want to really quick introduce yourself and your title and just say hi to folks?
Hi, thank you, Maggie. My name is Crystal Perez. I use she, they pronouns. I'm the Duwamish Valley Youth Corps Program Manager.
Awesome. Thank you, Crystal. We'll go ahead and start off with Joseph. Joseph, if you could give us a little background of what you do at DRCC and also explain some of your upcoming goals and that you have for 2025.
So yeah, again, as I mentioned, I manage this asthma and air pollution project here in the Duwamish Valley. So this year, a big goal I have is to ask everyone I know, do you know a child with asthma? So I'm really going to try to help everyone in our community with asthma, focusing on children here in the DV. We have trained community health workers to help our families with this at large with a study in partnership with the University of Washington. And this study aims to help all children that we know with asthma. We're ready to serve the families here in the Duwamish Valley area with education, green cleaning products, and $250 stipends for completing this program. So I hope you can join me with my goal as well and ask people you know if they know a child with asthma.
Awesome. Thank you, Joseph. Just to kind of pull up my facilitator skills, can you give us more information for those that are probably just listening to us or putting the audio on, where can they get a hold of you, or how can they reach out to you?
Yeah, so you can actually visit our website at drcc.org/Daisy. You can also leave us an email at contact@drcc.org, or also leave us a message at the number that's on the screen, but it's 253-235-9148. And so again, we are looking to help families at large to see how box fans with filters may improve their asthma. So we're providing box fans and filters to families. We're doing indoor air quality monitoring, and we're also providing green cleaning products and a $250 stipend after completing the 4 visits. So that's kind of the background and more context. So yeah.
Joseph, can you remind community how many monitors we have out there?
Yeah, we also, on top of this indoor air quality monitoring, we have this outdoor monitoring network. So currently outside, this network of air monitors is visible on a dashboard. And we have approximately 12 air monitors that are outside right now. And they will be out between this year to 2027, late 2027. So yeah.
Thank you, Joseph, for sharing. Is there anything else you would like to add, or can we pass over the mic to Mia?
Yeah, just feel free to, if any questions, also feel free to reach out to me at joseph@drcc.org, also leave a message at this number. But yeah, happy to connect with anyone that needs to and would like to.
Thank you. All right. Next up, we do have Mia. Do you want to share a little bit about your work?
Sorry, had to unmute. Yes, I would love to. So this year, some of our goals include our legislative priorities. So in Washington, we're trying to pass a few bills that would help protect the health and well-being of our community and also the environment here in Washington. The first goal is to pass the Cumulative Risk Burden Pollution Act, which would help modify or change the permitting process in Washington. The permitting process is essentially how an industry can operate, whether it be water, air, land. A lot of industries need a permit in order to operate, and the Curb Pollution Act would help modify that law to include environmental justice concerns. So if a permit or a project proponent lives in an environmental justice or overburdened community like the Duwamish Valley, they would have to do an environmental justice impact assessment and engage with the community to discuss how their project would impact community. So that's one of our biggest priorities this year, is passing Curb and getting the word out to you all about how important this bill would be, and also to all of our industry partners and government partners. The 3 other priorities we have this legislative session are the phase out of leaded aviation fuel at all international airports and airports in Washington, specifically the King County International Airport in Georgetown. We want to protect the advanced clean truck rules to help, help the transition to electric trucks in Washington. This rule is critical in getting manufacturers and the private industry on board. And finally, we want to make sure that the budget that the legislature puts forward this session in 2025 lives up to the HEAL Act, or the Healthy Environment for All Act. The HEAL Act takes into account environmental justice concerns as well, and 40% of funds should be going to support environmental justice communities. The next piece on the Clean Air Program is we just want to refold community back into the program and really get y'all's input on what you want to see from the Clean Air Program. Right now, we are working with all of our stakeholders, government, industry, and the community to help improve the air quality through greening the Duwamish Valley, through air monitoring, passing health protective laws, through the DAISY project that Joseph just mentioned, and also through the electrification of the port and trucks. And so that is the big priority this year for the Clean Air Program, is getting the community back involved and also making sure that our industry or our community, our partners for the program are invested in the program and that we're holding them accountable.
Thank you, Mia. Do you also mind sharing a good email or something where folks could ask questions or any comments they may have?
Yeah, of course. Same, you can use contact@drcc.org, or you can reach out directly to me. My email is mia@drcc.org. Happy to answer any questions that folks may have. Any opportunities that you see for growth in our program, would love to hear.
Thank you, Mia. All right. If there's nothing else to add, I think I could move on to some of the goals we have for community engagement. As you all know, one of the biggest events that we have every year is the Duwamish River Festival, and that is something we're also planning towards for this 2025. Changes will be coming, but that doesn't mean, we will change the whole thing up. So I won't say too much about the River Fest. Just wanted to make sure I include it as part of our engagement. Secondly, I do believe we will be having walking tours. We won't be having boat tours, but we will be having walking quarterly tours. So if you're interested in learning more about the Duwamish Valley, such as like community resources and the history of some of the spots around our community, feel free to reach out to me as well. I most likely will be posting on social media and through our website and newsletter to inform you of dates and just upcoming dates of this walking tour. Again, these tours are completely free for communities, so don't think we'll be charging anything. It's free. You just come, sign up, bring friends, family. It's a family friendly tour. So I'll probably bringing my baby too as well. So just to put that out there. The other thing we do have, and we started this by the end of 2024, is actually a WhatsApp group, and this is really new for us. So if you are at all familiar with the WhatsApp application on smartphones, it's a form to a message and have a group chat. I think this is really important for our community, especially for our multiple languages that we speak in this community, to make sure we also engage. Not everybody's on social media, so we do provide this WhatsApp so we could chat and ask questions and inform you all of updates that are occurring or potential meetings or opportunities for folks as well. For this app, the only thing you really have to do is scan a QR code. I was trying to share my screen, but I don't think I can. But you'll see this on Facebook if you log in, or I'll probably also be posting it with this video along. But you just scan that QR code and it takes you directly to that app. It goes through downloading. You don't have to put any phone number or anything of that sort to join. Just literally scan the QR code and you're in. There is a couple sub tabs on that WhatsApp, and one of them is like, of course, English, Spanish, and we also have one for our DRCC staff. So you're able to join those different groups as well. Lastly, for myself, I think one of my biggest goals is also to work aside Crystal and all other staff to make sure we make our website more friendly, more resourceful. I'm going to say we're hoping to include a resource page for specifically youth to have a site to have resources for. It could be mental health, physical health, also job opportunities, and different categories as well. So that's something that we're planning on the making, and something we've been asked for. Other than that, I'm not sure what I'm seeing. There is the newsletter also that you all could sign up, and I think that's one of the best ways to keep up to date to what DRCC is doing. You just go to our website, drcc.org, and there is a link, a button that says subscribe. If you scroll all the way to the bottom of the website, you'll find a place to add your email. We just sent out our first newsletter of this year this morning, and that has a lot of the information that folks are wondering, like, what did we spend our 2024 doing? I know, Paulina, you popped up a little bit with our 2024 impact report. That report has some of the numbers of programming we did, money we received and spent, all that kind of information you could definitely find in our newsletter. If you have any questions for me specifically, or any community engagement, or any questions or ideas of what would be useful or what you think we could engage with, you could just email me. Maggie@drcc.org is my direct email. But other than that, I think for myself, those are pretty much my goals for this year. And of course, I might be adding more and maybe taking some away as well. All right. I'll go ahead and pass the mic over to Robin if you're ready.
I am ready. Thank you, Maggie. As I said before, my name is Robin. I am the Advocacy and Community Resilience Manager here. That just kind of means that I try to get out in the community as much as possible. I attend as many community meetings or gatherings as I can and find out what folks are talking about, what they're happy about, what they're concerned about, and then we try to work. I try to bring that back to DRCC, and we can work it into our work plans and figure out how we can partner with community members to get their needs met.
Hey, Robin. Unfortunately, we lost sound about a minute back and we can't hear you anymore. So sorry.
Oh, okay, I can't hear myself. Where was I? In the middle of the housing part, maybe?
Probably right before that.
Oh, before. Okay, great. Sorry about that, everybody. I work with the Duwamish Valley Affordable Housing Coalition. It's a coalition made up of a couple of community-based orgs here in South Park. We're working on property acquisition. We also just recently awarded funding from the city's Equitable Development Initiative. That's for if we get this property that we're working on, it's to develop the location and get some programming in. I'm also working on workforce development. We just selected the date for our first job fair of 2025. We had 2 last year, so this will be our 3rd. It's going to be the first weekend in May, probably at Concord International School, and we'll have we're focusing on local Duwamish Valley jobs. There's many living wage jobs here in the valley, a lot of which don't need training or a college degree. We'll also have internship and apprenticeship opportunities. So local stuff, city stuff, county stuff, and maritime industry are kind of the four main baskets that we're looking to post. And our goal is that everybody who lives in the Duwamish Valley should also work in the Duwamish Valley if they would like to work here, walk to work, that kind of thing. I'm also hoping to develop a Duwamish Valley youth cohort that's focused on getting driver's license probably for older youth after high school, probably. What I'm seeing as I'm working on this workforce development is so many jobs require driver's license, and a lot of our youth don't have driver's license and don't have the resources to pay for the course or a computer at home to take the course. Most of the courses are online now. I am also working with Seattle Public Utilities and another community-based organization out of Lake City. We are working with the U.S. Water Alliance. There's a cohort of 5 or 6 teams similar to the one I just described, and we are working on a pipeline for underserved communities to jobs in the water world, not the water world, but you know what I mean, jobs with water. And then finally, climate resilience. I have been working for the past 2 years since the river overtopped here in South Park with Just Health Action and Via Comunitaria, which are also 2 community-based organizations. We're working on organizing and advocating community members that have been impacted by flooding in the Duwamish Valley or in South Park, mostly. And if you are one of those community members and would like to work with us, please reach out to me, Robin, at drcc.org. We've been working quite a bit with folks also in unincorporated King County, who are also affected by the flooding, but aren't necessarily served by Seattle Public Utilities. So we've been working with the county, trying to find sort of the appropriate people to support them as we prepare for more and more river overtopping events or climate sea level rise events. And that's it. If you are interested in any of these things and want to learn more or get involved, please reach out to me, and I'd love to chat with you about them. Thanks.
Thank you, Robin. That was a lot of great information. Hopefully for those that are listening or also watching this video, Robin does some job fairs and we'll probably be doing more this year. So if you're interested in that, also reach out. Or if you just want to help us and help Robin with, putting all these efforts together, feel free to reach out. We're always looking for volunteers at DRCC to support. All right. Next up, Crystal, I know you weren't here at the beginning, but we are kind of just giving, again, our name and a little bit of our title and then some goals we have for this 2025 for our community to know.
Thank you so much, Maggie. Hi, everyone. Again, my name is Crystal Perez. I'm the Duwamish Valley Youth Corps program manager. And so I have the tremendous privilege of working directly with so many youth in the Duwamish Valley to teach them about environmental justice, get them out in the community and engaging with local partners and learning about green jobs and habitat restoration and the value of community and collective care. I love my job so much, and I'm really looking forward to, in 2025, continuing to strengthen my bond and my relationships with our youth as a mentor, as someone in their lives that they can look to and trust and work with. So that's probably my biggest goal for 2025, is to just continue to strengthen those relationships and to continue to show up for the youth in the Duwamish Valley. I'm also looking forward to, as a 2025 goal, extending those relationships to their families and really getting to know their parents and welcoming them to events that we have, coming out to maybe an open house to learn more about DVYC and what we do, and to really get to know their parents and their guardians, and to strengthen the network of adults and leaders and mentors that are in the lives of our youth. I'm also looking forward to, in 2025, to continue to expand our programming to really get our youth invested in what's going on in their community, hopefully to outside of DVYC, inspire them to attend restoration events at Heron's Nest, participate in events like Duwamish Alive, whether or not they are in DVYC, and get them involved in the community outside of our programming. Also in 2025, I'm looking forward to strengthening our partnerships with other nonprofits and local organizations that serve our youth. Programs like Why We, Cultivate South Park, DVSA, the South Park Library. Really looking forward to working together to make sure that our youth have safe and accessible opportunities to be involved in their community. If you have any questions, any ideas, or if you'd like to reach out, you'd like to connect, please don't hesitate to email me at crystal@drcc.org. You can also contact us at dvyc@drcc.org. But if you'd like to communicate more directly with me, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to welcoming more youth to the DVYC program. I'm very excited for what we have in store, and really looking forward to meeting and exceeding my 2025 goals with DRCC.
Thank you so much, Crystal. I really look forward to more of those youth presence. Again, my name is Paulina Lopez. I'm the Duwamish River Community Coalition Director, and I am very, very grateful with all the staff, with all of our team members, our community health workers, our promotoras, our advocacy team, teams that we have. We know that 2025 could potentially be a year of challenges with the new administration. But as a community organization, we want to say that we are hoping that all these together as community, we will need to each other with each other. We would need strengthen those partnerships, making sure that we bring the local community and centering. That has always been our mission, to center the voices of the community. But this year, we're going to need to be even more together and strategic for potential threats on the water, or environmental possible violations that we may see. We have already gone through this administration, but with you all support and with our community voice, we know that we will be strong and that we will be able to continue with community and in community. So we're looking forward to an amazing new year. As all of the different team members today said, please reach out to DRCC. If we don't have the response, we will definitely find a response or a partner that could support or that could follow along. We are here for you, and help us improve it every day. We want to make sure that we are feeding what the community needs and that we're always meeting the community needs. So that is all we wanted to just be here today to kind of talk a little bit on our hopes and our goals, and most importantly, to reaffirm that as an organization, we will continue to be bringing health equity and justice here to the Duwamish Valley. So thank you, everyone. DRCC.org again is our website. It has all our information and updated. Subscribe to our newsletters, register to our WhatsApp, help us find those families that we may not be able to reach, and to find a way, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Hope you have a great 2025, and we hope to see you soon.